All right, today we're jumping into a single chapter of an ancient text that, honestly, reads like a national epic crunched into one short story. We're going to look at how one family's journey to survive a famine actually became the founding moment for an entire nation. And it all really boils down to this one question. How does a family become a nation? It's a huge question, right? Well, this chapter gives us a kind of roadmap. It's a journey that's kicked off by a famine, guided by faith, and really sealed by a divine promise. So the whole story really pivots around the patriarch, Jacob. He's standing at this monumental crossroads in his life. He's about to lead his entire clan into Egypt, a global superpower at the time. But before he makes that final move, he really needs a sign. He makes a stop at a place called Beersheba, and this place is just loaded with family history. This is it. This is the edge of the promised land. You can just feel the weight of this decision. He's an old man, and he's about to leave literally everything he has ever known for a future in a land that is not his own. And right there, in a vision, he gets that sign. And this one line, it changes everything. It's not just, hey, it's okay to go. It's a command. This trip to Egypt is suddenly reframed. It's not about escaping a famine anymore. It's the specific path he has to take for his family to become a great nation. So, with that divine green light, the journey begins. But what's so interesting is that the text doesn't just say, and so they left. It hits pause and gives us this incredibly detailed name-by-name list of every single person who made the trip. This isn't just some travel itinerary. This is the founding census of a people. Seriously, verses 8 through 27 of the chapter read like a ship's manifest. It meticulously names Jacob's sons and their sons. It's basically a founding document. You can almost think of this list as the official boarding pass for every single founding member of the House of Israel as they entered Egypt. And the way this census is organized is fascinating. It's not just one long list. It's broken down by Jacob's 4 wives. As you can see, Leah's line is by far the biggest with 33 descendants. So this structure isn't just about counting heads. It's actually mapping out the internal dynamics of the family itself. When you add it all up, including Jacob himself and Joseph's family who are already in Egypt, you land on this crucial number, 70. In this story, these 70 souls are the seed of an entire nation. And believe me, this number is going to echo with some serious symbolic power throughout the rest of their story. But right in the middle of all this nation building and accounting, the story takes a sharp turn and zooms right into its deeply personal, emotional heart. We have to remember, the whole reason this journey is happening is because Jacob's long-lost son Joseph, the one he thought was dead for decades, is not only alive, but he's basically the prime minister of Egypt. And the text paints this incredible picture. Joseph, the second most powerful man in the world, doesn't just wait around. He personally gets his chariot ready and rushes out to meet his father. And when they finally see each other, the powerful vizier is gone. It's just a son weeping on his father's neck for a good while. And this is Jacob's response. It is one of the most powerful, gut-wrenching lines in the entire story. I mean, can you imagine, after mourning your son for 22 years, to see his face again? For Jacob, this is the absolute peak of his life. It's a statement of total fulfillment, of complete peace. But the story doesn't just end with the tears of joy. That emotion is absolutely real. But so is the political reality of moving your entire family to a new country. And Joseph, ever the masterful strategist, already has a plan in place to make sure his family is secure. Joseph essentially gives his family a script to follow when they meet Pharaoh. You can see it laid out here. He says, look, I'll let him know you're here, and when he asks what you do, you have one specific answer. We're keepers of cattle. This is way more than a simple introduction. It's the key to getting their own land. And this is where the plan is just absolutely brilliant. The text makes a point to say that shepherds were considered an abomination to the Egyptians. So Joseph uses his family's culturally taboo profession to his advantage. By declaring themselves shepherds, he pretty much guarantees they'll be settled separately from the Egyptian population, in the really fertile land of Goshen, where they can thrive and, crucially, preserve their own identity. So we're left right back where we started. Was this whole thing just a family reunion, or was it the founding of a nation? Was it simply an emotional homecoming, or was it a divinely ordered, strategically brilliant move that planted the seeds of a nation on foreign soil? The real genius of this chapter is that it insists the answer is yes. It's both. The personal and the political, the family and the nation, they are one and the same.